Hey guys, okay, so I'm back with a get ready with me, but really I'm not going anywhere. It's just, I decided I have some time, I just got out of the shower, and I wanted to do like a chit chat get ready with me, and I have a lot of new products I want to use, as well as some things I want to chat about, because a lot has been happening, and I wanted to catch you guys up with it. It is a Friday night, 11:30 p.m. I'm going to do the makeup just because I actually want to finish also shooting another video, a haul, like a clothing haul video. And I like to have makeup on some of my videos, so that way it's interesting, something to look at. But I'm going to do my makeup. So I have a whole bunch of new products here, and let's just get started. I've been using this new Ofra Absolute Cover Face Primer, and it's really cool. It's one of the silicone type feeling ones, but it's a little stickier than normal, like more of a lotion. And this is what it looks like. It's white. So it's like interesting because it really feels like silicone, but it's got a lotion feel as well, which leaves your skin a little bit sticky, which I like because your foundation kind of sticks to it, as opposed to like the ones where it's like really feels like silicone and it just feels like it slips, your foundation just like slips right over it. I want it to like stick so that way it doesn't go anywhere. So what's been going on lately? Well, I have had a lot going on. For one, I got in a car accident. It was a really bad one. So I've been without a car for a week now. Yeah, today marks a week. I was driving on the freeway and there was like a sudden stop in front of me. This is like on the highway, like not even like the regular streets. A sudden stop, and I was like, I braked really hard and I honked, and I was okay. And then I moved over to the other lane because I was like, I'm getting out of this crazy lane, you know? You know how like when someone in front of you like stops suddenly, you're like, I'm getting away from this person. Then I get into the next lane, and then all of a sudden I'm accelerating because, you know, I had stopped, and then bam, another hard stop. And then I don't know what happened, but it was a multiple car backup, and I was in the middle. Got my front smashed and my back smashed, and then the hero vehicle had to come in and push me off to the side of the road, and my car was towed. And there's a claim out, but we don't know who's at fault yet. So I'm without a car because my car insurance does not have rental coverage. So thank God I work from home, because I don't know what I would do if I had to go into work every single day. And then my husband has a very flexible job where he kind of works like evenings at the club. So if I need to, I can just have him take me places during the day, or I could use his car. But I don't really like using his car because I don't like it. It's a big truck. It's a little too big for me. So I'm just looking through my makeup and deciding what kind of look I should come up with. There are definitely some new lip colors from Ofra which I want to try. So let's just pull out a random palette right here. First off, I'm going to decide what lip color I want to use. There are a couple ones in here. Dubai, this is a brand new nude. I have a look that I took a picture of last week, the week of the accident. The night of the accident, I had that makeup on. So I'm not going to use that. Honolulu is a maybe, because this isn't a new shade for them, but it's new to me. And then we have here, this is Staten Island. This is kind of like Dubai, except it's more of a gray tone. And then we have Coco Island. I did a look on this. How about we use this one? I haven't used this one yet. This is Cancun, one of the brand new shades. So let's just do a really vibrant eye look, all pinks. How about that? That's what I want to do. So I just pulled up this random palette. It has some Ingla eyeshadows in here. And then I have another palette which has more neutrals in it, like just custom Z palettes that I made. So yeah, the car accident, it was interesting because the day that it happened, I had just come back from a meeting with my board members for my nonprofit. And we were running over a session that we were going to present to our kids. One of the volunteers is really into empowerment, mindful meditation, the authentic you, and we are she was presenting the session for us to approve pretty much, and we weren't sure because it's kind of like a very, spiritual topic in a sense, and we wanted to make sure that it was appropriate for high school students. But I came away from that session feeling really empowered about, finding happiness that is defined by me and not defined by what others think about me, not defined by the physical possessions that I have, more about where I find the quiet, where I find true happiness, and not letting the external world kind of dictate that, which was really inspiring because the volunteer who's going to give the presentation to our students had a really hard life growing up and overcame all these barriers, from living in the ghetto to having a troubled childhood, like not graduating, just getting her GED, and then she made it into politics, which was her goal. But then she found that after working there and amounting to, what we would consider success in her field, she pretty much just turned it all away because it was not making her happy, and now she is pursuing her passion, which is teaching others about mindful meditation and finding the authentic you. So I left that session feeling really, really empowered and kind of grounded. And then on the way home, bam, car accident. So I was kind of shaken because it was a really, really hard hit to the point where I was feeling a little bit of neck and shoulder pain. But I wasn't freaking out because I wasn't injured. I was fine, and I felt like it's just a car, I feel thankful that no one was really injured horribly. I don't know, the car in front of me, apparently they do have some kind of injury. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's anything crazy because I would have heard about it not earlier as opposed to a week later. But I just felt very thankful, so thank God for that. It's been kind of inconvenient not having a car for a week, and I don't want to rent a car when I just literally, I'll leave my house maybe like 2-3 times during the week to go to the grocery store to work out a workout class, but I don't feel like I need to justify renting a car for just those things when my husband can take me or I can borrow his car. So it's been okay. It's a little inconvenient, but I'm fine. So thank God about that. I hope the car is just cosmetic repairs because I do not want to buy a new car. I like having not to have a car note, obviously. So, anywho, yeah, I'm just I don't really know what kind of look I'm putting up, but it's going to turn into something. So, the car accident thing happened, and then work has been insane. In the last 2 weeks, there was like a massive, my corporate job, there was a massive layoff, and a lot of people from my team were let go, like all of a sudden in one day, including my boss who hired me, and pretty much like the president over operations, which I work for operations, like the director over thousands and thousands of us employees in operations was let go as well, because my company, like it's true corporate America, like they just keep cutting and thinking that that's going to make the numbers better, and as a result we're losing good employees, and then the people left like me have more work to do and we're not getting paid anymore. So I've always talked about leaving corporate America to pursue makeup full time, and it hasn't happened for another number of reasons. It just hasn't been the right time, and I don't make enough money off of YouTube at all to survive. Like it's really like not a lot. So I couldn't just expect to leave corporate America and just be like, oh, I'll just live off my YouTube money, because that would be a very serious problem. So I have to work up to it, and someone might consider excuses like, I just had a wedding, I'm renovating a house. I just want to be ready, and I'm a multitasker, so I've been able to have a corporate job, have my makeup career, have my nonprofit, have, my marriage and my friends, and be okay. I do think that if I can one day really, really focus on just makeup, that I can really take it to the next level. But right now I don't have that as much time as I would love, but the eventual plan is to get myself in a comfortable place, get my husband in a comfortable place, so that in like a year or two we can have a kids, and then at that point, then I can just, plan is to leave corporate America and just pursue blogging and motherhood full time. That is a plan. Hopefully it works out. It really just depends, because my husband wants to go back to corporate America too. He's been an entrepreneur for like the last 10 years, and I think it's like kind of like burning him out a little bit. It's a very risky occupation, and he wants something stable now that he has a family. So he wants something stable as well as being able to pursue entrepreneurial on the side, kind of like what I'm doing, but yeah. So anyways, that happened. That was kind of crazy. And then on top of this, I've been working like for my corporate job. Because of that, I've been working long nights, and I've been really burnt out. So I have a vacation coming up, thank God, because I really need it. I haven't taken vacation since early January when I went to IMATS LA, but that wasn't really a vacation because I was working the show. And but yeah, so I am actually going to IMATS New York next week, so hopefully I'll have this video filmed before then, and I'll be with Sado and Lace again. We're making a lot of changes for the show, which I'm really excited about, including like adjustments to our booth setup, which will make us a lot more organized, which will make pricing a lot more easier, organization of products. Just like if you've ever worked a trade show, you understand it's a very chaotic. You don't have a lot of space, and you're just trying to make do pretty much. So we have a couple of shows under our belt now, and I feel like this is going to be a really good show. It's going to be a lot less manual effort, hopefully. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be there Thursday to Monday. I think it's like April 8th to the 12th or something like that. And I'll be at Sado and Lace. So make sure and come and stop by and chat with me. I think people are very surprised when they meet me in person how outgoing I am, because I just look, I think I don't seem crazy on video, which I'm not going to be like, like in front of the camera, because, but I love to chat with you guys. I love when I get to meet you and just talk. So please come and say hello. So I think my brother might come, and he's working on it. He might come to New York too, because he lives in San Francisco. So I actually saw him when I went and did the show in Pasadena. I'm at LA. He might come to New York. He just might fly out, because he hasn't been to New York in a long time, and he went to college in Boston, and he has a lot of friends in New York. So hopefully he can come, because that will mean that I'll actually get out at night. Usually when I go to a makeup show, I don't go anywhere. I just stay in the hotel room and watch TV, eat dinner, work out, and go to sleep. And like, I don't do anything fun, because it's funny because like I'm outgoing, but I'm an introvert at the same time. Like, I have trained myself to be able to have to love to speak in public, which is weird because I'm an introvert. Yet sometimes like my natural inclination is just be away from people, and I don't like to go up to people unless I'm in my element, which is makeup. So anyways, so if he comes out, then I'm hoping that we can kind of go to dinner and see a couple of shows. But my sorority sister, Anita, she lives in Jersey because she's a professor at Princeton. I know, right? So successful. And she's been there for a couple of years. And we're like, how come we never meet up? Because she comes to Atlanta all the time because her parents live here. So hopefully we can meet up. And we also said we might catch a show, because I never really do that when I'm in New York. The only time I did that was when my mom came with me to the makeup show. And that was like 5 years ago. So, yep. So it looks like I'm doing some kind of red smoky eye of some sort. We'll see. I think I might throw some glitter on here. Why not, huh? Okay, let's see. Because I feel like I need something to kind of pop. Oh, you know what I should put on top? Are these like little pure minerals thingies. This is the eye polish. These are really cool. I think have I shown this in the video? Basically, it's like a cream, and it has a little netting in here, so it kind of keeps it wet. Kind of like the whole idea of the cushion foundation. So I'm gonna take this little silicone brush that comes with it. It's like a little silicone pad, and tap this right in the middle because I feel like I need a little bit of highlight. And this color is called Silk. Yeah. It's really interesting how like this is a really cool product. They said it's liquid in here, but the net catches it, so you just kind of work with the net, and that way it won't dry out. Oh, that's pretty, huh? Okay, so yeah, so that's coming up, and I'm packing lots of wigs. Like ever since I picked up a show, my last wig from Rockstar Wigs at the LA show, I've been slightly obsessed with wearing wigs for IMATS because it's like totally the time to go all out and be fun and just rock things you typically wouldn't normally do. So I'm going to wear my gray wig that I wore to IMATS last year, which I did a tutorial on this channel. And then I bought a lilac colored wig from eBay, which I really wanted that color. Like that's actually the color I wanted. So I bought that, and it's a little wiggy, but again, it's not trying to act like it's my real hair. One of these days I'll invest in like a real human hair wig, but the ones I have are really nice for synthetic. So this is this is the It Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil. It's interesting because it's kind of got, it's not a diagonal shape like the Anastasia Brow Definer, but it's got a wider tip, which it's okay. I think it's wider in that you can fill your brows in quicker, but I kind of wish it had that diagonal shape because then you can kind of get more of a fine line. So this is a really good color though. It really truly is universal. It's like a brown, like a cool brown. I am getting my hair done next week. It's Friday. I'm getting it done on Wednesday by Messiah, my hair stylist and my friend. I love getting my hair done with him because he's also a makeup artist, so we always chat makeup. But I'm going to get the same thing I always get, which is like my base retouched up, because you see how my hair is so dark at the top? But look at here. Ooh, it's bad. I need to have my base lightened up, and that's kind of like a brown color. And then I'll have highlights touched up and kind of like in like the golden shade. Now that it's spring officially, you know, I'm going to rock that light hair again. And I always get my hair done right before I go to a show because then I don't have to do it. I pretty much like he'll curl my hair and then I'll just like repin it at night, so that way I don't have to do all that. So, getting the hair done, going to New York, then I'm coming back here for like 2-3 days, and then I'm going to India. So I mentioned that I was going to India on vacation, I think in a couple videos ago. Really excited about that. I've always wanted to go to India. Like I was slightly obsessed with Bollywood when I was younger. Like in high school, and I would like love them. I would watch the movies, and I would always want to wear little bindis, and I had a lot of like decoration that was like saris and the beautiful tapestries, and I love the Indian food. I just love the culture, and I'm excited to go with my husband and experience it together for the first time. And I'm not going to vlog because I'm just not a vlogger, but I will take lots of pictures. So hopefully I'll get Wi-Fi while I'm over there. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook. It's Makeup by Ren. On all my social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And I will post pictures on there. I know that we're definitely going to the Taj Mahal. And yeah, so I'll definitely post pictures. But I'm not a vlogger, and I feel like it would be cool to vlog it, but I just like to live in the moment, so it's not my thing. Let's see. I packed my Inkblot gel liner for New York already because I am an OCD packer that likes to pack way in advance of the trip. That's one thing that my husband always says. He's like, I don't know anyone who packs as far in advance for anything as you do. I'm like, I don't either. But it makes me happy to be organized and feel like I have everything I need when I travel, because I think I grew up like very forgetful, and now I'm like super organized because I've been inefficient in packing before, so I like being prepared. So alright, so we're going to put on some gel liner. I'm cleaning my brush. This is my angled liner brush from the Vortex collection. Cleaning it with some Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This is a brand new gel liner. I've had it forever. It's called Little Black Blow Fluid Line, and it's a gray color. No, I don't want to use that. It's gray. No, dang it. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Okay, I'm gonna use. I want a black though. Ugh, I already packed my gel liner. Do I have another one over here? Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to use Ebony from Graftobian, which is more of a dark brown, but then I'm going to go over it with black eyeshadow. Okay. See, it's definitely not black. It's like a brown. And I'm going to apply this. The good thing about this brush, see how it does have that angle? So you can see everything you're doing. And I can see my lid because it's tilted down. And that way I know I'm not covering all that highlight, like I'm keeping the liner low on purpose. So I've been buying a lot of gadgets for my camera, for filming, for my cell phone even, to take better selfies. I'm really trying to reinvest in my YouTube game, my blogging game this year. That's been one of my goals. So I bought a lot of stuff recently, which I'm really, and I don't have them here, but if I like it, I'll try to do a video on them because I haven't tested everything out. I bought a it's a clip-on ring light for your cell phone. Like, it has a clip and it's adjustable. It has like 3 settings, so I feel like that's going to be really good for selfies, for really good lighting, especially when you're at night, as well as for video, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm bringing a tripod, and I bought a mount for that connects to the tripod, which holds your camera, your cell phone I mean. So it's a cell phone mount for the tripod, and then I have the little ring light, so I figure I'll try to record myself doing my makeup for IMATS on my cell phone, which I have a huge memory on it, which is good, and that way I can actually get some videos out of it, because I always do really elaborate makeup when I do IMATS, but I never capture it on video. So I'm going to try, we'll see how it works, because you know that hotel lighting is the worst. And now I'm going to go over this with a black shadow. So that way it's going to set it as well as deepen the color. Because this gel liner is pretty dark, but it's not black. And it's not, it doesn't really set. You have to set it with a powder. Okay, so I feel like I lost a teeny bit of the that highlight on this eye, my left eye, because I put the liner. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more, and I'll make it go a little bit higher. I always bring my my shadow color a teeny bit higher because of my like kind of monolid, and you'll see the actual color if I do that. Otherwise, it'll just kind of disappear when I open and close my eyes. Well, I'm gonna use these Skittle lashes. I haven't used these yet. This is in Voila. Have I used these? Recently, I kind of have been talking about this as well. I'm going to start teaching makeup certification classes here in Atlanta at the Industry Makeup Academy. So I'm so excited. Like, that is a huge goal accomplished for me because I love to teach, and I've always wanted to be certified. You know, you don't have to be certified or go to makeup school, but I always kind of felt like, you know, that prevented me from accessing certain things, such as pro memberships for makeup, getting into the union, stuff like that, because of not having that. Not saying you have to have a certification to do makeup, because I was fine. I've been fine since the last 9 years or so that I've been doing it. But if you are interested in education, I never say no to education. And the Industry Makeup Academy is something that I can truly vouch for because I underwent the actual certification myself. I did the night classes after work, and I was exhausted because I worked full time during the day, and then I went at night. But even though I was exhausted, I was so interested, and I learned a lot. Even though I've been doing makeup for a really long time, I still learn new things. I just love makeup, so it was not school to me. So I will be teaching the weekend makeup course, and the first one will begin in May. So that's really exciting because that's coming out, because April's out because I'm traveling so much to New York and India, and yeah, and people actually fly in for this course on the weekend from other states. So she's got a really great reputation. I'm working with Ebony, who's the owner, and actually we're meeting up tomorrow for 6 hours on Saturday, and our plan is to plan everything out because we have a lot of great plans ahead of us, including traveling to other states, doing classes, as well as education. The course, like expanding the school, as well as just doing like master classes, weekend classes, planning my upcoming course, planning this Mother's Day brunch idea that we have. So there's a lot of exciting things coming up. So if you're interested in the course, you can go to IMA-Atlanta. That's the name of the website. I'll put it in the description box. IMA-Atlanta. And that's where you can check out information about the school. If you're interested in taking the weekend course with me, I do have a discount code. I think it's something Makeup by a Run, or I'll leave that as well, because if you use my discount code, you don't have to pay a registration fee. Something like that. I have to look at that again because she texted it to me, but I haven't really put it out there yet. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. I love to teach. That is truly my passion. Teaching even more so than doing makeup freelance. I love to teach. And that's just in life. That's why I love my nonprofit, because I love to mentor the high school students and just be, a teacher. And I feel like I try to be very clear when I teach, and hopefully I've been able to help some of you guys here on YouTube, especially those of you who are aspiring makeup artists or just in general trying to learn how to do your makeup better. So this look is kind of turning out pretty cool. I didn't really plan it, you know, I just kind of started with a lip color and I was like, hey, I have a palette. That's the cool thing about having a pre-made palette. You know, you have color just there to work with. Like, I literally just pulled from this palette and built this eye makeup look. So, let's see, we have to conceal under the brow. It's going to be a long video. When I'm lazy, I just throw on this brow pencil from Anastasia, because I don't have to get a pot and a brush and all that stuff. I just have to blend it out. If I can find a concealer brush. So then I take my concealer brush and I like kind of sharpen it underneath the brow to kind of clean up the edge. And then I like fade it down so that way it's like actually the brow bone highlight shade. And I like it because it's matte. You can't go wrong with matte. And I could leave that if I want to, but I'm going to set it with an actual highlight shade of eyeshadow. Oh no, that is way brighter than I thought it was. Whew. You wipe that off. That's actually extremely shimmery. I thought it was a satin. So I'm just going to blend this out just only under the peak of my brow because I don't want that all over the place. And then I'm just going to take my blender brush with a little bit of pink on it that's left over and smooth out the transition between that brow bone shade and my crease transition. Alright. It is hot in my house. Like, it's been random. Like, here in Atlanta, one day it's cold, one day it's hot. You know, we think it's spring and then it acts like it's winter. So, this robe too is really hot. It's really nice and soft, but it's definitely hot. Then eye corrector crayon. So then I have this new foundation from Offer, which I really like, except it's a little bit on the light side for me. So I might have to just get them to send me a shade up. But see, Offer Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation. So, as you can see, it's too light. But I don't mind using it on the center of my face because I highlight in the center anyways. But it's got a really nice coverage. It's not too thick. It's just like what I like. Kind of a medium coverage with a dewy factor. And then I have another shade of it too, which I actually think it's a little bit better of a match. Actually, no, this one looks even lighter. Yeah. So I'm going to ask her for a darker shade. And then I'm just going to take a darker foundation and just go on the outside. This is the YSL Touche Claw in BD60. This is kind of more of a summer foundation for me because this is when I'm tan, this color. But from the outer perimeter of my face, it'll be just fine. I actually really like this color because it's kind of like brown. HD cream corrector from Craftobian. I don't always use this on camera, but it's yellow, so it's really convenient. And I'm just going to place it as a highlight. See how it's like really yellow? Because it is a corrector. This is the full-size pot of the yellow shade, but this also comes in the 5-pan palette too, if you like to have all the other colors too. But I find that on myself, I use the yellow the most. And then we're just going to blend this in. This is a Sugar Pill eyeshadow brush, but I'm using it for this because it's kind of fluffy and precise, and it's also synthetic, which is good with creams. Then I'm going to take a bigger brush, which I probably could have done from the beginning. This is my go-to little concealer brush and then blend out the edges. Okay. And then I'm just going to take an all over powder and set everything. Just a nude. This is MAC blotting powder in medium. I'm just going to take a big old powder brush. And this kind of, just by using one color, it kind of melts everything together. But you definitely need to go in with some bronzer because honey is looking pale. So I'm going to go in with MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish. And this is the MAC I think it's 174 brush. This brush is so old, like I bought it so many years ago, and then I randomly found it like in a brush about when I was kind of clearing out brushes. I have so many brushes, like I literally was thinking today that I will never have to buy another brush in my life. Just because, like, I had a lot of brushes early on because I was like a makeup shopping addict. And then when I started working with Sedona Lace and other brush companies, like I just got so many brushes that I was like, I don't need any more. Okay, see that? Much better, right? And then I'm going to use, I gave this away as part of my giving back giveaway for, this is the nonprofit, for my nonprofit. We gave these away for prom and for our professional makeup seminar. So this is the Graftobian Fantasy Powder, and the color is called the Luster Powder and Astral Peach. So this is a really cool color because it's got a bronze to it, so depending on your skin tone, it can be a blush or a highlight. And on me, it's kind of a little bit of both. Do you see that? So pretty. Oh my god, I love it. This is gorgeous. See that? And because I have my contour already, it kind of just picks up the contour color and makes it a blush. Put a little bit on my nose. I know a lot of like Instagrammers and YouTubers do like a really intense highlight on their nose and stuff. And I like it a little bit, but I just don't like too much because this is like really, really a lot, and it's just not my style. So, alright, so let's go ahead and finish the lips. So we're going to do this hot pink right here. So let's get a good lip liner to go with it. This is City Color City Chic Lip Liner in Sangria. Make sure all the grease is gone because I love to just overboard on lip moisturizer. Alright, so I'm going to line first. Okay, kind of messed up on that side. Let me just clean that up with a Q-tip. Yeah. I bought these Q-tips from a wholesale company that I buy some of my lashes from, and literally bought a dozen boxes of 300 Q-tips for $7. Cannot beat that deal, and I have like, I'm set with Q-tips for like the next 2 years. So this is Bondi Beach, sorry. This is Cancun, the new Ofra Long Lasting Lipstick Liquid. The new Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick shade. And I don't wear like fuchsia lips that much anymore, but I like this color. I think when I first started, I was always rocking a fuchsia lip because it was really vibrant and bright, and then all the other cool colors started coming in, like purples and vampy lips and stuff like that. But I just think this lip is so fresh and looks good on everybody. It's very, very wearable. Like this to me would make such a good vacation lip. That is very, very pretty. Okay. Almost done. We just need a little setting spray. Which setting spray do we want to use? Scandinavia bridle. I'm going to use the bridle setting spray. I think I OD on setting spray too. I put too much on, but it's okay. So, my hair is wet because, like I said, I just got out of the shower, but I'm just going to comb it, brush it out. I'm so paranoid to get makeup on my white robe because I only wear this robe when I get like straight out of the shower. And I'm like paranoid to get the makeup on it, so let me just go ahead and clean my hands. So this is the final look that we came up with as we chit-chatted. I think it's really pretty. I wish I had somewhere to wear it to, but I will wear it in the next video, which is going to be the haul video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll have all the makeup products listed and pictures on my blog at makeupbyrenren.com. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, have a great night. Ciao, fellas.